Hello guys, and today we are going to rank structures, well actually in an abnormal way, about how many structures are generated per world. So, we can do this. So basically, let's go ahead and just do this. So, let's do villages. Let's see how many villages generate. So, it's literally easy 1.4 billion. So, villages, there is this amount of villages in a Minecraft world. Well, they only assume negative 30 million blocks to 30 million blocks, which is in a total 60 million blocks. So, that's right. Let's see. Amount of desert temples. So, there is literally no answer to actually this, but it says a desert well. So basically, what the heck are we going to do when we ran into something like this? Oops. So basically, there's literally no answer because Google doesn't know the answer. No, they just don't show an AI overview for this like ChatGPT, so yeah. So we're going to rank this on maybe like, well, they only spawn in deserts, so this can be 1 million to 10 million. So, what about ocean monuments? So, only in a 512 by 512 block area, but it's not how many are in a world. It says, where do they spawn? So, if they say 512 by 512, so this means that so basically, it's going to say that the answer is, like how many? So this one is tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s, millions. So the literal answer is literally like most likely 10 billion. Cause look. So it does say that there's like 10 billion of them. So, if they say that there's 10 billion, this goes actually right here. Because there's actually 13 billion ocean monuments depending on what it actually is. So, that's right. I have to, so that says this. So I ranked it there. So what about geodes? Why am I misspelling? Okay. There we go. So because it's a 1.17 structure, you can't even find what the answer to how many of them in a world is. So, it's literally can definitely be, it will most likely be in this category too, just like the ocean monument, because you can find like many. So it generates 1 in 30 chunks. So, that's right. So there's no conversion. So there's no converter to actually do this. So 1 in 30 chunks. So if we're talking 1 in 30 chunks, this means we're talking about 30 times 16, which is 480. So, I don't know, like, how many of them can spawn. So there's, like, 1 in a 480 chance that there might be an Amethyst Geode. So, if we get 60, well, actually, I think it might be, like, this number. So, the answer might actually be the scientific notation. So if it's a scientific notation, we copy it here so we can actually see that this is trillions. So they can spawn a trillion amounts. So if you're going to say, what about nether fortresses? So, it says the number is close to infinite. If you're talking, it's close to infinite, this means it can indefinitely be here on infinity. Because there can be like so many nether fortresses in a Minecraft world. We are going to say that the actual answer to how many are there is an infinite amount. So, we literally definitely say this. So, oops. There we go. Finished. What is this structure? It does say igloos. So we have to search up the structure and see how much they spawn, because if I try Googling it, it will say no. How many are there in real life? Or just, I don't know. So, they only generate in these biomes, so what's the chance of one spawning? So it does say that there's a 50% chance. They're fairly rare. So, it's literally saying the chance, but yeah. Sometimes generated in snowy taigas or these 3 biomes. They're mostly made out of snow blocks, so this is it. So, if we want to know how many igloos in Minecraft there will actually be, so the answer would actually be maybe like, so the actual answer may be actually 10 million to 10 billion. Oh, because I don't know what the literal heck. So search up Minecraft Monster Room. Monster Spawner. Oh my god, well, Monster Spawner. This is what a monster spawner is. The rarity... Okay, so actually it's talking about the block instead of the structure because, of course. So, it doesn't literally say so. So, it's actually called Dungeon, but you'll find Minecraft Dungeons. Yeah, it's Minecraft Dungeons. If you don't want it, then you can literally go for the structure. So, it does also say for the game, see this. So, it is on a completely different one, but yeah, that's right. So it does say it will generate one of the mobs instead of like how many. Well, actually, if we're going to say that this can be indefinite, well, that's literally what it says. You'll find that the rarity is rare, so that's right. So it'll either spawn these mobs, but just not the chance of finding so it does literally say so. So they do say that they're extremely rare. So if they're saying extremely rare, I think we can actually say that there is this amount. Or it'll actually be placed right here. So, the generator tries to build a dungeon, is literally 8. It's technically not a structure because when it does say structure-like, so we can literally say that this can be a random number. So, okay. So, we're talking about overworld fossil because, yeah, we're talking overworld fossils. So, that's right. So there's a 1 in 64 chance that one generates. So it does say that it's 1 in 64, so 60 million squared divided by, times 1 divided by 64. So if it's this number, we have to copy it because it's always in scientific notation because the calculator doesn't actually show the amount in non-scientific notation. So we can see that this one's billions and this one's trillions. So what's this number? Is this number very big? So it does say that this is indeed 56 trillion. So many fossils can't spawn. Well, I think I might actually be wrong. Well, just tell me if I am. So what about the boats? Okay, no. So we are going to talk about the shipwrecks. So we are going to talk about Minecraft shipwrecks. So I can literally find shipwreck generates in all oceans commonly. You actually most likely find many oceans before 1.8. So it has. But that's actually for the Magic and Monsters wiki. So, it doesn't say the chance of how they generate. But whoa, that's just, okay, yeah, that's actually very many variations of shipwrecks. So, that's right. Generation in all ocean biomes. So what about in all ocean biomes? It's literally maps of what maps spawn instead of what structures generate. That's actually because, of course it is. Because that's how it is. So it does say all of the mobs, but just not what structures literally generate in there. So if we're going to say that many shipwrecks are able to spawn, we can literally say as this being this because it says only spawns in oceans. So we can literally say that this is 10 million to 10 billion. So what about ancient cities? This is going to be actually a problem because this is actually a 1.19 structure. So are we going to say how many are there? So we're going to say ancient city. So most of them spawn underground. They're actually always underground because, yeah, that's right. I think I can't find the answer to the chances of spawning. They always spawn at y negative 51. Oh no, uses so many images. Oh no! Okay, so I think it's literally something like this. So it only spawns in the deep dark. So this is what these spawn. They can actually spawn strongholds too. But we're talking about ancient cities right now in Minecraft, so I think the actual amount, so we have to find this. So I don't know. It actually doesn't show the chances, but it does say where it can generate, but not the chance of it actually generating. It doesn't say the chance. So you won't always find an ancient city in deep dark biomes. They're always never guaranteed. So, that's right. So it's always deep underground. So yeah, most often is these. Under these are these. Less often, these. Never these. So, if we're going to say, like, how many ancient cities are there? So, because due to the low amount of ancient cities right now in Minecraft, this might actually go at this. So we're now going to talk about witch huts in Minecraft. So we're now going to find the chance of what they'll spawn. I can literally, like, I can't middle click because that's going to open a new tab. No. Hut. Generating, yeah, witch hut. So there's no value. So they rarely generate in swamp biomes, but like, how many can there be? So they do say only swamps, so yes, it literally goes to this. So we're going to talk about woodland mansions now. So, I think I might actually not type in the full name, but the odds is extremely rare, but it's not the actual chance. They don't show the actual chance because, no, they're saying that there's no limit to how many they can spawn. So I think that's right. So it does say that there's like 2,250,000, so it will literally go here. So like, how many? So we're going to talk about desert wells. What about desert wells? So it does say, so if it's for Java, 1 in 1,000. Bedrock, 1 in 500. So we're going to get to here. Oh no. So it does say that there's actually 3.6 trillion desert wells. Are you kidding me? Well, actually, I think it might actually be at... If they're saying in desert biomes, then we are actually talking about this. So I think it might actually be this. So, yeah, that's right. This is going to be very long because, well, yeah, that's right. Now, what about these other ones? So if we're going to say how many abandoned villages, no, villages. It literally does not say how many. They do say 1.4 billion, but yeah, that's right. Divided by, so I think it's literally divided by 50 because there's a 2% chance that an abandoned village spawns. The actual chance of this is going to actually be, it's actually 28 million. So it's actually 28 million of them that spawns. So yes. I think they might have accidentally duped these, so we're going to ignore the dupes. We're going to ignore the duplicated. So now, what about Minecraft chance of ruined portals? So it does say how many variants, but what the heck? So, this is it. So I think we have to actually go with chance. So it does say Y level 32 to 100. It does show what level do they spawn at. So I think if we're going to say most, so this can actually be this number amount. Well, actually, they can spawn a lot. So, that's right. So it does say in the nether, it's like how many are, so if you're going to talk about overworld and the nether, this is actually mostly maybe like the overworld and the nether, and the nether, not the end, because no end dimension does not generate ruined portals. Only overworld and nether does. So, what about the trial chambers? What about the trial chambers? What about this? So there's for every 1,024 chunks. So, yeah, that's right. Oh my god. So, this is what Y level they generate at. They're literally made out of tough. Because, yeah, that's right. Oh. So, yeah, that's right. Okay, so one trial chamber generates every 1024 actually no, blocks. Actually, so if we talk about this, then it's just going to actually be for every 128 because 1 in 128 chunks will actually spawn. What about this? So 128. So it does say that this is the actual answer. So it literally says that there's actually can be 1.8 trillion. So this can go right over here. Okay. So I think we're now barely finding it. So, what about mine shafts? Mine shafts have been there for years. So they're actually shafts. So it doesn't show how many. 1 in every 250 chunks. About 253 blocks. So, we can find the chance. So if we're going to say that it is actually about 253 by 253 blocks, then that means then it can actually be literally, they do say 253 squared, so the answer might actually be 56 billion. 56 billion of them. If there's 56 billion of these, they can actually generate here. So, the stronghold will be saved for last. The stronghold will be for last because, well, yeah. What about jungle temples? They say that it can be very difficult to generate. Jungle pyramids or temples can generate in jungle. Yeah, and bamboo ones, but they just don't show the chance of it spawning. I think they're just literally shy to show it. So, look at this. Yeah, they just don't show the chance. They're saying bamboo jungle for Java Edition only. So they're saying they're very difficult to locate. They can spawn in jungles. So yeah. But in Bedrock Edition, only in jungles. Only in jungles. So what about... So I think there actually can actually only be this amount because, well, yeah, that's right. Okay, so this is literally not hopeless. So what about actually Bastion Remnants? What about Bastion Remnants? I literally talked about this before. Well, it literally says that there's a 60% chance that you'll find a Bastion Remnant in Java Edition. Well, 60% chance for Java, 66.6% chance for Bedrock Edition. So if we're talking about this amount, then this means that's right. They're literally saying that this is 60%, so actually, obviously, they only spawn in the Nether. So if we're going to see how much... Okay. So it does say 2 quadrillion. Well, actually, you'll rarely find them. So actually, they can spawn there. So, what about... So we are now going for the end cities. It does say... Oh, okay. Shit. So actually, it does say that every tower of the end city has a 50% chance of generating the bridge. So, there is actually a very weird glitch with the end terrain in the Java Edition, in the end dimension in Java Edition. So it's just affecting how many end cities can actually be there. So I think this literally can affect, like, how many. So, it does say, so we're going to square the number after it. I didn't want to do this. Okay. So, we did this now. Let's go ahead and do this. So it does say 225 trillion of them are actually able to spawn. But what about... So, if you're going to say, what about the boats? The boats are 1 in 8 chance of generating. So this will also fall in the same category. So it can literally actually fall in as 56 trillion. So that it also does spawn here. What about trail ruins? So, random terracotta will actually now... So it does say that trail ruins are a rare find. So if we're going to say... then how? It's very obviously this. Or, well, actually... It can generate like this. So these were obviously duped. So what about ocean ruins? So it does say ocean monuments instead of ruins. What the heck? So... So it does say that most of them can generate underwater. So, yeah, that's right. All oceans before 1.18. So yeah, that's right. So, if we're going to say how many are there, there's actually maybe like a rare find. So it can literally be in there. So it's down to the pillager outpost and the stronghold. So it does say that there's about 40 outposts in this amount of area. So if we go with like 60 million, this divided by 20,000 squared, the answer is going to be 9 million, because look at this. So if it does say, then how many? So this one's 400 million. And this one is actually most likely 100 trillion. Well, this one, yeah, that's right. Or it might be 3.6 quadrillion. So it does say 40 outposts in this areas. So this means we have to multiply 40 by 9 million. So the actual answer is 3.6 billion. Okay, how do I copy and paste? I think I did Control V, but it didn't. Actually, I think I have to try it again. So it has, okay, well, it's actually 360 million. Not that big of a deal. So, now we're going to talk about strongholds. The literal rarest structures that you can find. So that's a 128 strongholds. So if we're going to say Java, this is it. Now, save or download. Oh. Okay, let's skip this. We're not going to do the login part. I have logged in, so now I'm just going to download the image. Oh no. Autofill. So, how do you literally get rid of the autofill? So, okay, we're going to skip this part again. So, I'm going to publish it. So yeah, that's right. So if you want to do this, so if you want to publish, then it will take so long. So I think most of them might just go with this, because they're going to say, oh no. So many ads! Okay, so. So yeah, that's right. So the link of the tier list will be in the description. And yeah, and also the image. But it's just going to open it in File Explorer. Oh my god. Why does it show it? Ah, no! Okay, how do I get rid of this? Okay, I think I literally have to click it to hide it. So, this is it. This is the image of it. Now, that's it. Now, thanks for watching. So this can literally be wrong, but yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget that the bell notification needs to be hit to all so that you'll never miss more videos or live streams from the channel. Well, I know you can't exactly see below. I know you exactly can't see below because you literally can't. Well, oh no. Oh no. So you'll most likely see it like this. It doesn't show the stronghold because you can only find it in this image. You can only find it in this image here. But this one does not include. It has been cut. Yeah, it has been cut. So I think I don't know how it doesn't. Well, actually now. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget the bell notification needs to be hit to all so that you'll never miss more videos or live streams for the channel. Now it's going to actually be the end of the video. So now, okay. Bye. I'll see you in the next video.